How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have MetalGarurumon X going up against the Yellow Wargreymon X deck I was telling you guys about. Definitely want to show more of it, and Garurumon is pretty good, you know. At this point it might be the best deck of the format. The camera angle is kind of weird in this one. I don't know why it came out this way, but bear with me, and shoutouts to Tristan aka Mr. Dorkathorn Prime. Okay, gonna see the cool boy picking up the MetalGarurumon X. We're gonna just start off with a Kari and a Salmon X going into the wear in the back. Doesn't actually have the protection, but you know, you're not always gonna have it, so it is what it is. We're gonna just stay in the back and build into an Angelomon. With the Kari, we have enough memory to go into like Angelomon X, potentially Yellow Wargrey, and do all sorts of shenanigans. He's going to equip the sauce and then swing. Gonna go for the restand. I do have to explain to him the correct way to do the combo. So the full combo is you swing with the wear, you restand, you swing again, you send the sauce, you Digimon to the wear X. So now your second attack has 2 checks, and then he's restored, you can swing again for a third time. That's total 5 checks. Of course, this requires a bunch of things. For starters, you need to have a card in hand, which you can get if you have the Dragaruru, which he does not, right? So he's gonna swing at the restand right into an 11k Yellow Wargrey. Sadly, no protection, so he does die. And I don't think it's a bad play, you know. You have to swing in that deck. You're not always gonna have the perfect stack. He tries to do the blue memory boost, but he doesn't have a blue source, so he cannot. We are free to promote, go into Angelomon X, get the heal in. We can tap Kari to get a memory, or forget to for whatever reason. Go into Yellow Wargrey, swing in, clear in the Garuru, and get in the restand. Get in multiple swings, and then setting up a yellow memory boost. Gonna be bottom decking the red Wargrey X, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. At this point, we're pretty set up. The Wargrey does inflict self-damage, so you always want to be a little bit careful about how you utilize it. But it's pretty solid, you know. I like the double swing, I like the clear. He's just a solid card. And of course, we can go into the other Wargreymon and get his effect for even more clear. Gonna start building in the back, and I think just having a cool boy and a blue memory boost might be enough. Gonna double down the memory boost. This time picking up whatever else is missing. Might be the level 6. It might just be another Garurumon. We can't go for a game just yet. No Angelomon and Herald to play Bushies or anything like that. Potentially our deck could do a lot of damage. We can like swing, summon Bushies, we have hybrids, we can definitely do damage. I'm not gonna go for the restand. Don't want to take too much self damage. I think the idea here is that we want to give him as little memory as we possibly could. So we're going to go into a cool boy and just put him to 1. We'll set up a champion in the back, so that next time we can potentially go level 5 into a level 6, right? With our cool boy, memory gain, and Kari. Seems pretty solid. I like the way that cool boy and Kari interact with this Wargreymon deck. Like when you go Angelomon X or Salmon X, you can tap both the cool boy and the Kari gaining 2 memory. It's pretty sick stuff. Gonna be popping both the memory boost and going into the Sagittarius. Sagittarius not as good. I'm honestly not a fan of the card at all. This is better than the old Sagittarius, but I feel like it's still not good enough. He does have enough to equip the sauce and then swing going into the MetalGarurumon X to get the restand and the bounce. It's a nice way to clear my stack and push some damage. I'd say it's a pretty solid turn. Gonna think about what the correct play is, but he does have both the pieces, so it's definitely the correct play, right? So like his stacks have been less than ideal, right? He's had stacks, but he hasn't been able to like really push that damage. Gonna equip the sauce. Go for the swing when attacking. I'm gonna go into the Guru X. Okay, so gonna go for 1 more damage, hits into our own sauce, so we get 1 more memory. And now he can, you know, the effect is not once per turn for the sauce, so you can attack again with the wear and then do it when attacking. Definitely a superior way to do it. He gets the restand, gets the bounce, and checks. So not bad. He got to push 2 damage, ends with a pretty big stack, and has answered my level 6 for free, right? When playing against the MetalGarurumon X, you want to try and avoid having only 1 big stack as it just gets bounced. But obviously if you have like a level 6 and a rookie, then the Wear X can bounce the rookie, and then the metal can bounce to your big stack, right? So it definitely can be difficult to play against. We're gonna go Angelomon, giving the metal skill attack -2. Gonna go into the Digimon X. As you see, we recover 1, tap in the cool boy and the card, we're getting 2 memory. So it's pretty good, right? Like 2 memory gain out of pretty much nothing. We also have the yellow memory boost for some extra memory. Gonna choose to go into the Yellow Wargrey, of course, the classic. We can swing, give the metal -6, so it will not block. So it's gonna let us proc our Upamon and our Andromon to summon a rookie, a Salamon, of course, into a Davis, which is not great, but I think it's okay because we're probably gonna give him some memory anyway with this Mercy mode that can then clear the metal and then send 10 cards from his trash to the bottom of his deck. I like this setup because we leave him with 1 security. The Mercy mode's a pretty big boy, he clears the metal, and then on my turn, Mercy mode will clear the last of his security, allowing us to swing for game, right? Also got to play a Salamon from the Andromon Inheritable just in case. So a pretty good setup there. I like the Mercy mode in this deck a lot because he can Digivolve from both a yellow and a red level 6, which are 2 level 6s. So it feels like it has some pretty good synergy. I definitely do like it. Also the art is fantastic. I love that alt art. Gonna be hard dropping the Gabumon, going into the Gabumon X. Definitely trying to just find those pieces, get that card draw. I think he's playing the build where they're doing 1 BT1 metal, then 1 EX1. Interesting, you know, some people seem to do well with it. I definitely don't like it. Has to enter that Mercy mode or he's just gonna get clapped next turn. Let's keep digging. Build in the back maybe. Got a lot of pieces by now. The Salmon is not too scary. We're gonna go Garurumon in the back. And then Kakai's Breath, that is gonna answer the Mercy mode and keep him alive, right? It does pass over 6 memory, which is enough for us to go Salamon Swing. And then we can just hard drop a Bushi Agumon with Rush to close out game number 1. So a pretty solid game. You can see how the Yellow Wargreymon deck can work. Why the Andromon X can be pretty good. You know, Cool Boy doing some work, Mercy mode, Yellow Wargrey. Some pretty good stuff all around, right? He's gonna not open up a rookie, but go Memory Boost and be able to pick up that nice Gabumon. I'm still waiting for the Flower Gabumon. We're gonna start with a Salamon into the Gato. And then a Pancake to pick up our pieces, revealing 3 level 5s. That's kind of sad because like it's gonna be harder for us to find level 5s in the future, right? But at least we can take one for now, ensuring that we'll have what we need. Gonna set up a stack with the Draw Garurumon, which is exactly what you want, and then the Wargaruru. So again, a pretty good stack, but does not have the protection, right? Keep in mind, you like when the game starts, you have not seen how many cards, you just might not have the protection, right? You can sit there and then just wait until you get it, but I think the Garurumon deck is too quick for that. If you give your opponent time, like, I don't know, you're just not gonna have it always, right? You need to play around not always having it. We're gonna go into Andromon X in the back, and then I guess just hard triple rookie. Want to ensure that we can go into a Wargrey next turn, and that it's not gonna just get bounced by a metal, right? So definitely showing some respect there to the deck. He should definitely come out and just start swinging, right? I mean, it is what the deck is. Gonna promote, has the memory boost to work with as well, right? So a ton of memory. Gonna go straight into the BT1 metal, who can then swing, draw, and then use the effect to summon the Garurumon. So not opting to get any extra swings from the wear, trying to be safe. Does hit into the Sauce and Security, which is then going to go to my hand and then pass over the turn because he was at 0. We can then use our yellow memory boost to go to 3. Then us go into the Yellow Wargrey, who can swing over the metal and then use the effect to clear the Garurumon stack. So a massive, massive swing there. Hitting the Sauce and Security is absolutely insane. It's just such a good card, and you know, it's nice to have insecurity as well. Like, sometimes that extra memory just changes everything. He's gonna have to start rebuilding again from the back, but appears to not have a champion, so he's gonna just hard drop the Gabu to get some draw. However, this Gabu is gonna just die for free to the Gato Inheritable. We don't even have to commit to the restand. Gonna get the card draw from Upa. Again, not overcommit. Probably just give him as little memory as possible and try to ensure for game next turn. So we haven't actually gone into the red Wargreymon, but you know, you saw it in the other video and you can see how it could be good. You can do your yellow shenanigans and then go red Wargreymon on top of it after for 1. I guess it just hasn't come up this game. But I do like this deck quite a bit, and I'll try and get more videos of it for you guys. I'm definitely still tweaking it, but it's really fun. I really actually recommend it. I might end up doing a deck profile video on it as well. At this point he's memory choked to 1, just doesn't have much to work with, can opt to build in the back, but the Wargrey threatens double swings, which is just too much damage, right? So it looks like he just doesn't have a good answer. Could maybe try and use the memory boost to, like, I don't know, use the sauce to bounce the Leomon maybe, but then like you end up with a level 5 on the board. He's just gonna get cleared by the Yellow Wargrey, right? So it just feels kind of bad. Gonna pass over, putting us to 1. But now we could just swing 4 times because the Yellow Wargrey swings twice. With the Android Woman and Herbal and Bushy Agumons, we could do a lot more damage. Gonna Blinding Ray just in case we hit into like a Hammer Spark or something like that, right? Can swing with the Sala, it dies, we recover. Yellow Wargrey can then swing twice, assuming it lives. And then that's gonna be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching.